The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram through the month of November. The crew at Acres have special deals, extra incentives, and rebates too on all new vehicles on the lot. New 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees, Compasses, and Wranglers, 2025 Dodge Durangos, new Chrysler Pacificas, and new 2025 Ram pickups. And the savings include all the remaining new 2024 inventory as well. See Josh Camplain, Tony D. Loretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood during the Black Friday sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
There's some great deals on tires going on at Walters Tire. Right now, get $200 off in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. During the month of November, get an additional $75 off for a total of $275 in savings. From Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg at 220 West Main, phone 812-663-7551.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Thank goodness it's Friday, everybody. It is time for Greensburg Pirate basketball. Tonight, the #1 ranked Pirates face off against the Grizzly Cubs of Franklin Community High School. Our pregame sponsor tonight is Hillbilly Corner. Hillbilly Corner is a family-owned farmers market located on Highway 46, just past Forest Hill and before Pumphrey's Hill to the left. It's a bright red building you can't miss. Hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Hillbilly Corner offers deli meat and cheese, sandwiches, and the best super premium ice cream, along with a daily lunch combo deal at a great price. Pick up your fresh produce and loads of other items. Stop in and check them out. Hillbilly Corner, a little bit of everything at the bottom of the hill. Randy Shepmer, Trey Shepmer, Mike Nobby, Ryan Higginbotham, Tom Fleming here on Tree Country 1330 WTRE. In the JV game, Franklin made a comeback late in the fourth quarter. They ended up winning the game 34-31. But now it's time for the main event, and I guess when we look at the roster for Franklin, you have to wonder, where did all the seniors go?
Exactly.
Last year they were overloaded with seniors.
Oh, yeah. They lost, 10 seniors out of 12? They're definitely down a little bit this year. I mean, they got, and actually their best player's out for the year. She tore ACL.
Oh, really?
So I talked to their coach when I got here.
Yeah.
And unfortunate for them, she's only a sophomore, so she'll have 2 more years. But they know it's going to be tough coming in. He said he's 0-3 maybe if they don't win tonight. But he said they can still win 13 games after tonight to drop off the competition.
Yeah.
But they're battle tested, so it'll be a tough one for Franklin. But Greensburg it'll be good to see a 4A school, playing nothing against the 1As, but the first 2 games were against 1A, so this will be a 4A matchup. And
yeah,
I think
Greensburg was looking at this game on the schedule. They had to circle around this one because they feel like they owe something. Because last year Franklin had a big lead early in the game, came back, and I think Greensburg only lost by 5.
Yes, they did. They sure did.
They had a chance to win that game last year, and you would think that they would be a pretty big favorite tonight in this one.
Yeah, on paper, yeah. So we'll see what happens. And look, that Franklin doesn't have much height at all, really.
No.
I don't see nobody really matching up with Leah and Claire.
Their tallest starter is only 5'8", so we got everybody at least 5'8" or taller.
Oh, wow,
so.
yeah.
That'll be interesting tonight, see how they do. But looks like Allie's pretty good ankle tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think she just tweaked it, and when you have an injury like that and you haven't hurt it, it's more, I think, mental.
Yes.
And it looks like she's past it and ready to go tonight.
Yes, definitely.
Well, I tell you what, as I said, our sponsor for the pregame is Hillbilly Corner. All of our sponsors for tonight, Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive Group, Decatur County Recycling, Buy Right Auto, Walters Tire, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Hamilton and Tebby Law Office, H&R Block, Dorflinger Insurance, Malone Staffing, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Napoleon State Bank, Russ Hubler Ford, Stone's Farm Service, Taft Furniture, Levenstein's Abbey Carpet, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Monday morning at 7:30 on Tree Country 1330 WTRE. The Dooley Report with John Dooley, sponsored by Greensburg Auto Sound. Tomorrow morning and every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, Beyond the Game. This week we have in the coaches segment, our first segment of the show will be new Greensburg boys basketball coach Colin Rigney. He's going to be in studio, so looking forward to having a chance to talk to him. I was looking at their schedule for this year, and they're in the same situation as the girls. They've only got like 8 home games all season, so
a lot
they're
of
going to be road warriors too.
They need to balance these out. I mean, I don't know why they need to change these schedules where you don't play most of your games on the road one year and home next year. Used to be basically play even, but Well, Tom, I want to wish you an early happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Tomorrow's your birthday, actually, but we'll get it out of the way tonight, and we'll enjoy some food tomorrow night.
That's it. Made it another trip around the sun.
Yep.
My light bulb's burning out, though.
No, Tom. Maybe next Saturday after IU beats Ohio State football, but I doubt it. But we can only wish.
That's all right. That's all right.
That'll be a good matchup next week, and
I'm not saying anything.
No, it'll be a tough one for IU at Ohio State. But is Ohio State playing this week? Are they off too?
Who's that?
They're at Northwestern, I believe.
Oh, they're
at Wrigley Field. Which it's really, you look at the way that they have the field set up at Wrigley Field. it's really dangerous. There's like no room from the end of the end zone to the wall.
Oh, wow.
And if you got somebody running down through there and catches it deep in the end zone, they're going to run right smack into the wall.
That's dangerous.
And it's all turf. You know, they had to put sod over the infield.
Wow.
And yeah, it's going to be. They need to have a field like we're going to have out here at the softball facility where they're going to have AstroTurf field.
That's going to be
not
nice.
AstroTurf, but turf
fields. Yeah, that's nice. Well, it helps when weather, you can still play on it, you know, as long as it ain't lightning. But
yeah, it's like during football season, Greensburg was able to play that night when we had that big downpour from the hurricane.
Yeah, so was Batesville actually got to play too, the third place. So if you got turf, you can play.
I wish the county schools were able to do that.
I know. Be nice.
Maybe someday. So. I thought when they did all the upgrades that was what they were doing, but I guess not. Anyway, tonight, #1 ranked in Class 3A Greensburg Pirates against the Franklin Community High School Grizzly Cubs. Should be exciting.
Yeah, it should be. I'm anxious to see how Greensburg plays tonight after a nice 2 wins against, smaller schools. But so after tonight, we'll be Tuesday night, Shelbyville. So next Saturday's the tough one. Jennings County will be a good matchup for Greensburg next week also. So
are they a 3A school now? Or are they
they're a sectional now? And they're actually in sectional. Wow. So that's going to be a good matchup.
Yeah.
They got us last year here, but Greensburg got revenge on their mind.
Yeah.
So if they can take care of business tonight and Tuesday.
And then on the 27th, the night before Thanksgiving, they'd go to East Central.
Yep. They're much improved this year. They got, Greensburg hammered them last year, but they got your experience, they got a freshman really good. I listened to the game, and she's pretty solid, but still Greensburg probably the favorite.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Nice thing, the first couple of games is Greensburg's been able to get a lot of their reserve players in, get a lot of minutes, get a lot of experience for some of these players that are coming up from the JV.
Exactly. Yeah, it was nice.
You know, Coach normally looks at 6 to 7 that he's going to play, but he's been able to go deeper into the bench.
Yeah, it's nice. Play 8 or 9, it helps you.
Of course, both games finished with a running clock.
It has. I kind of like that new rule they did. How many years is that now? 2 or 3?
What's that?
With the running clock. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I was going to say it hadn't been too long, but it's kind of nice. Just like football, you know.
Yeah.
I do like that in football.
Yeah, there comes a point, if you're down by 35, you're not going to make.
And the outcome's pretty well obvious. You know how the outcome's going to be.
Yeah.
All righty, we're going to go ahead and take
a break
commercials.
for the national anthem. Be back with the starting lineups. Tree Country 1330 WTRE.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport. with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
All right, we're back at Greensburg High School as the #1 3A school. The Greensburg Pirates host the Grizzly Cubs of Franklin Community High School. Getting ready for the starting lineup, Randy.
First for Franklin, we got #1 Bright, #2 Stewart, #5 Stilla Bauer, #11 Dottie, and Richter #25. And for the Pirates, I'm sure it's going to be the normal 5. Harmon, Powers, Wilkinson, Larison, and West for the Pirates, #1 ranked team in 3A.
Yep. I want to thank our pregame sponsor, Hillbilly Corner. Our first quarter sponsor tonight is Malone Staffing. It's Malone Staffing Solutions. First quarter, first in the job search. That's the goal. Game #3 for the Pirates.
Yep, looking to go 3-0 on the season.
Yep, looking to get a little bit of payback. But again, like we talked about, completely different roster setup for Franklin.
Exactly, yeah. Wow.
Officials for tonight's contest are Jace Waltz, Keith McLean, and Seth Lee.
So he's watching a little bit of the Smiling game. Guy who looked like he was getting sacked. He threw it towards the end zone for Milan. He caught it at the 2-yard line.
Oh, wow.
So Milan's getting ready to score first drive.
Well, good.
Looked like he was sacked about 35-yard line.
Tri-West, is that who they're playing?
No. They're playing Providence.
Oh, okay.
Batesville and Tri-West, so.
At guard, #5, Izzy Stillabauer.
Oh, wow. I guess they introduced the whole rosters tonight.
Oh, wow.
That's why I wondered why it was taking so long.
The Lady Cubs are coached by Mike Armstrong.
So we'll let
now
you
the
hear.
lights go
There
out.
you
Here
go.
we go.
Getting dark in here.
Pretty good crowd tonight.
Yeah, there is. Nice crowd. I can't tell behind us.
Not much on this side, but
no, Franklin didn't bring hardly anybody.
No. Decent cheer block tonight.
Yes.
Our cheer block sponsors are Levinstein's Abbey Carpet, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
All right, congregation on your
Yeah, across from us, the bottom section is pretty well filled up.
Yeah, it is. That is. Good crowds all 3 games so far.
I like it when those bleachers are pulled out.
Exactly.
Junior #10,
And Mary Harmon, the first one they introduced for Greensburg.
guard, a 5'9" junior #22.
Allie Powers looks like she's healthy tonight.
And at guard, a 5'8" senior #24,
Allie Wilkinson. Seems like she's been around forever, her and Leah.
Yeah.
Clara Larison, the sophomore, and senior Leah West.
New commitment signed this week with Belmont University, Division I school in Nashville.
Awesome. Good. Belmont's a nice school. I mean, that's a well-known college.
All right, again, our first quarter sponsor, Malone Staffing Solutions.
All righty, West will be jumping up against Richter. West definitely got the height advantage over Franklin.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They have no height.
Yeah, this is the first year they don't have any height. So West against Richter here. Pirates and the Grizzly Cubs of Franklin Community. Tip control by the Pirates. Larson to Wilkinson, puts it up, cannot get it. Rebound, Larson puts it up and scores. 2-0 Pirates lead, just like that. Inbound, Bright has it. She'll get it over to Dottie. Dottie, back to Bright. Pressure by the Pirates. Gets across the timeline is Stewart. And Stewart gets it up top to Bright. She throws it up and scores. Off-bounce shot there. That was Dottie with the point. Buckets 2-2. West going to have a wide open layup. Puts it up, overshot it, no good. Rebounds, Stillbauer for Franklin. She'll bring it across the timeline. We're tied up at 2. Richter down the left lane, up top to Stewart. She drives down the left side, cut off, gets to Stillbauer. Picked up by Harmon, throws it up. Off-balance shot, no good. Rebound West. Outlet to Wilkinson's. Wilkinson's going to have a wide open layup. Puts up. She misses the layup. So we're tied up at 2. It was 7 minutes left here in the open court. She travels. No call. Stillbauer. Looked like she carried the ball. Good. Stillbauer up top. Drives left side. Kicks it left corner to Richter. Richter with the basketball. Picked up by Wilkinson. Now Harmon takes her. Gets over to Dottie up top. Dottie holding on to the basketball. Drives to the left side down the lane. Can't get a shot off. And it's almost stolen away. It is by Harmon with the steal. Still 2-2, 6:40 left, opening quarter. Harmon brings it across the timeline up top, down the lane. She gets it stripped away, stolen away. Stillbauer has it. She's on the run, left side, down the middle, blows it up left-handed. Can't get it, gets her own rebound. And she's out of bounds. So it goes back to the Pirates. Still 2-2 here. 6:28 left, opening quarter. A couple missed layups by Greensburg.
Yeah, it seems like every game they're so revved up when the game starts that they.
Harmon, yep, to Wilkinson, right side up top to Larison, left side to Powers. Alley gets a screen, keeps the dribble going, gets over to Harmon. 3-ball left side's up and good.
That's a Dorflinger Insurance 3-pointer.
Makes it 5-2 Greensburg. Dottie gets it in. Dottie has it. Double team, gets it over to Richter. Richter left side, down spin move, can't get a shot off. It's 3-ball by Bright, and she answers on the assist end, so it's 5-5. Larison to Wilkinson. Right side with the basketball. Underneath the West, wide open layup, puts it up, scores. Pirates retake the lead, 7-5 here. They get it in. Stillbauer gets it back to Dottie, back to Stillbauer, back to Dottie. You have to get it across the timeline. And Dottie has it to Richter, left wing. Richter picked up by West. Keeps the dribble going. Gets it over to Stewart. Stewart, right side with it. Kicks it out, right wing. It is Dottie, fakes the shot. Picked up by Larison, dribbles to the top. She'll give it to Stewart. Stewart, bad pass, but Stillbauer has it. Right wing, picked up by Harmon. Can't get a shot off. Good defense by the Pirates. And it's Dottie has it. It's hard to see the numbers there.
Yeah, it is.
And Richter shoots a long 3. She drains it. And Franklin takes the 8-7 lead. Wilkinson right side, down the lane, scoops it up and can't get it. And the rebound's loose. Wilkinson comes up with it for the Pirates. Left side to Harmon, left wing, cross court to West. 3-ball right side's up in too hard. Larison with the rebound, puts it up and scores. Timeout Greensburg, 4:39 left here in the opening quarter. It's Greensburg 9, Franklin 8.
30-second timeout, we'll stay here. Pretty quick pace going so far for the Pirates. Are trying to play 70 miles an hour. They're trying to keep it going, so.
Okay. Had a coughing spree there, so yeah, it's up and down we go here.
Yeah.
So give Franklin credit. They're hanging around Greensburg.
Yeah.
Greensburg's missed some easy shots there.
Yes, right around the rim they're missing a lot of shots. But again, that's kind of been consistent in the first quarter every game so far.
Yeah, they'll settle down here.
Yeah.
All right, Franklin having the backcourt. Dottie will trigger it in.
I will say Franklin does not look intimidated by any stretch of the imagination.
They played all big schools, so they're used to this. And what we got?
Scoreboard went out.
Scoreboard.
Dun, dun, dun.
There we go. 9-8 Pirates lead. 4:39 left here. Opening quarter here. Once again, Dottie will get it in the backcourt. Stillbauer back to Dottie. Back to Stillbauer. She gets it up top to Stewart down the left side. Can't get the shot off. Kicks the right corner, but knocked away by West. They'll stay Franklin basketball. Triggered it in will be Dottie, looks like, in the for Franklin. Dottie will get it in to Stewart. Stewart picked up by Wilkinson. Gets back to Dottie. Right wing up top to Stillbauer. She drives down the left side. Gets it blocked by West. It'll stay Franklin basketball. 4:20 left here. Opening quarters. 9-8. Greensburg over Franklin here. And Dottie will look to get it in. She can probably hit off Larison's back and come in and hit it. And Stewart has it. Spin move right side. Nice pass under Dottie. She throws it up and scores. Franklin retakes the lead. 10-9. 4:10 left here. Larison left wing with it. It's it up to Powers. Powers left side. Spin move right down the lane. Kicks it out to Harmon. 3-ball right side's good.
Another Goldfinger Insurance 3-pointer for Mary Harmon.
Pirates retake the lead. 12-10. 3:55 left here. Opening quarter. Still up Bauer. Back to Dottie. Yet to get it across. Now they do. Richter has it right side. Right corner. 3-ball by Bright's good. And they retake the lead. 13-12. They're hitting some threes here.
Yeah, they are.
Larison right wing underneath the West. Turns. Takes it in. Mismatch there, and she scores. Pirates up 14-13. 3:35 left here. Opening quarters. Stillbauer double team. Gets it over to Dottie. To Richter. Richter right wing with it. Right corner again. 3-ball by Bright. This one's in and out. No good. Rebound though. Stewart. Stewart kicks it up to Dottie with 2:20 left here. Pirates up 14-13. We got a good one here.
Yeah.
Dottie will set it up for Franklin. Keeps the dribble going. Picked up by Powers. Drives to the right side. Down the lane. Floater up. Off the glass and in. Franklin retakes the lead. 15-14. 3 minutes left. Opening quarter. Larison brings across. Right side to Wilkinson. To Harmon. Long three left side. Good.
That's another 3-pointer. Goldfinger Insurance.
Harmon's feeling it. It's 17-15. Pirates up by 2. Dottie in the backcourt for Franklin. We'll get to Richter. Richter right side with the basketball. Kicks it over. Bright fakes the 3. Gets it Stewart. Stewart down the lane. Left corner Richter for 3. It's short. Rebound Powers for the Pirates. She'll bring it across the timeline. She's up left side down the lane. She's fouled on the floor by Bright. Pirates will have it underneath their basket with 2:28 left here. Opening quarter. Up and down we go. It's 17-15. Greensburg over Franklin. McQueen in for the first time for the Pirates. So fast-moving, quick quarter here.
Yeah.
Powers in the West, turns, takes it up, and she will be shooting 2 times here. They just don't have a size. Stewart's giving away a bunch of inches on her. So Leah West will shoot 2 times for the Pirates. Up 17-15.
Yeah, just keep pounding that ball inside. Love seeing the confidence from Mary Harmon.
Exactly. Yeah, we're used to seeing Franklin big girls last 3 or 4 years we've done these games. West hits the first. 18-15 Pirates over the Grizzly Clubs of Franklin. One more for West. She can put them up 4 here. Shots in the air, and it is good. 19-15 Pirates up here. Richter has it. Gets it back to Dolly. Stolen away by West. She'll put it up and score. 21-15. Pirates up 6 here. Dottie gets to the Stillbauer. Stillbauer back to Dottie. Back to Stillbauer. Yet to get it across. Now she does. Down the middle. Kicks it left side to Richter. 3 balls up. No good. Rebound West. West will bring it across for the Pirates with the dribble. Right side. Kicks it out to Powers. Powers. 3-ball up top. Up. No good. Rebound McQueen. Emma with the rebound for the Pirates. 2 Powers. Powers will set it back up. Coach Simpson saying take some time off here. Powers has it. Right side. Cut off there. Gets it up top to Wilkinson. Down the lane. Takes it up. She'll be shooting 2 free throws for the Pirates. Looks like Bright will pick up the foul for Franklin.
We got to get a free throw sponsor.
I know. Yeah, we definitely need a free throw sponsor.
Number 2, Hannah Stewart. Her second, team's third.
So they'll be coming in will be
Shooting 2.
21. I don't even have a 21 on here. So Wilkinson hits the first. Makes it 22 for 21.
Number 21, Aaliyah Singleton checks in.
Singleton. Changed her number on me. It was 23.
Yep, 23, now it's 21.
So Singleton, number 21. Wilkinson hits the first. She'll have one more. 22-15. It is still 22-15. She missed, but it's off Greensburg. It'll be Franklin basketball. Wilkinson missed the second. Larison wins for Powers for Greensburg here. 1:38 left here, opening quarters. Greensburg 22, Franklin 15 here. Stillbauer back to Dottie has it. Picked up by West. Almost thrown away. It is saved, but Stillbauer has it. And
10
it's
seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep. Good defense by the Pirates. 10-second count. West. Nice job by West saving that basketball. So Pirates will have it. Up 22-15. Larson will trigger it in right in front of us here. Gets in the backcourt to Harmon. Harmon will bring it across the timeline. For the Pirates, up by 7. Harmon right side with the dribble. Gets it up top to Wilkinson underneath the West. Turns, takes it up. She'll be shooting 2 times. And Singleton or Bright. Her second, so she's got 2 fouls. So West will be at the line for 2 shots for the Pirates. With 1:16 left, opening quarter. They just keep taking it down. They have no answer for it.
No.
First one's up. It's good. 23-15 Pirates. Up by 9 or 8.
Number 4.
4.
McCrary
in for Franklin. She played 1 quarter JV. McCrary. West second one's up. Also good. 24-15.
Number 22.
And Powers back in for Harmon. And it looks like we got a
timeout on the court.
Franklin, 1:16 left here, opening quarters. Greensburg 24, Franklin 15.
We'll stay right here. We got a 30-second timeout. Again, our first quarter sponsor, Malone Staffing. It's Malone Staffing Solutions. First quarter, first in the job search. That's the goal. Randy, how many times over these last few years have we asked for Mary Harmon to have the confidence to shoot?
Exactly.
And she knocked down 3 threes, and she's actually been calling for the ball.
Yes,
so
she has.
Like to see that.
Yeah, I went to the scrimmage when they had it. And she was shooting threes. It's like, do it in the game, you know. So
absolutely.
She has another weapon they can have now. So it's going to be hard to stop Greensburg. Get all 5 girls can score. So Franklin will have the basketball. Have to go the full length court. Pirates up 24-15 with 76 seconds left here in opening quarter. Inbounding Dottie in the backcourt. Stillbauer back to Dottie. Gets it over to McCrary. McCrary splits the defense. Right side, Stillbauer. 3 balls up, no good. Rebound McQueen. Emma will give it out to Larson. She'll bring it across. Right side, gets it to Wilkinson. Wilkinson with it, right wing. Back to McQueen up top, left side to West. West splits the defense, takes it in, puts it up, cannot get it. Off of Greensburg, it'll be Franklin basketball. 49 seconds left here. Still 24-15 Greensburg. Dottie will inbounds in the backcourt. Stillbauer has it kicked away, that it'll stay Franklin basketball. Took him a second to call that.
Yeah.
Dottie will trigger it in again. Stillbauer has it. Back to Dottie. Dottie gets it to McCrary. McCrary finds the left side to Stewart. Stewart gets it over to McCrary. Takes it in, and she travels with it. Stillbauer with it, and she traveled. Back to Greensburg. Pressure's getting to Franklin here. Pirates up 24-15, 34 seconds, opening quarter. Powers will get it in. Larson. Larson will look to bring it across for the Pirates. She will. Right side, hands it off to Wilkinson up top. Left side to Powers. Over to McQueen, left wing behind the arc. McQueen to Larson up top. Right side to Powers. Pirates may go for 1 here. We'll see. They're backing out. Powers behind volleyball line to Larson, to McQueen. 12 seconds left. To Wilkinson, left side. Looking for a screen. Gets the ball back with 7. Drives down the lane. Takes it in for 2. Makes it 26-15 with 2 seconds left. Stillbauer have it. She will not get a shot off. So we played 1 here at Greensburg High School. It's the Pirates 26, the Grizzly Cubs of Franklin 15.
And thanks to our first quarter Malone Staffing Solution. We'll be right back. Tree Country 1330 WTRE.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Through the month of November, the crew at Acres have special deals, extra incentives, and rebates too on all new vehicles on the lot. new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees, Compasses and Wranglers, 2025 Dodge Durangos, new Chrysler Pacificas, and new 2025 Ram pickups. And the savings include all the remaining new 2024 inventory as well. See Josh Camplain, Tony D. Loretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood during the Black Friday sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
And we're back. It's time for the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Greensburg pulled away there late in the first quarter. They lead Franklin by 11, 26-15. Decatur County Memorial Hospital, the quality care you want close by. Same-day appointments now available. Call 812-222-DOCS.
Yeah, Franklin just don't have the height to match up with Greensburg. West getting what she wants, and Franklin started off good, but Pirates starting to pull away here late in the first quarter. They did, up by 11 here. And it'll be Franklin basketball. Start the second quarter here. Once again, great crowd here tonight.
Yeah.
For Greensburg. Franklin not as many, but expect that a long drive and stuff. All righty. Query will trigger it in for Franklin to start the second quarter. And she'll get it into Stewart. Stewart will be picked up by Wilkinson. Crosses the timeline, right side. Spin move to the left side. Kicks it out to Richter. Richter gets it to McQuarrie. Back left side with it to Richter. Richter, good defense by the Pirates. Richter picked up by Powers. Drives the left side down the lane. Kicks it to McQuarrie. Fakes the three. Will keep the dribble going. Almost loses it. Double team gets it underneath the Singleton's knocked away. Wilkinson comes up to steal. She's going to take it all the way. Left-handed layup, scores. Nice take by Wilkinson. 28-15, falling away from the left hand. And Stillbauer has it. It's it back over to Dottie. Dottie picked up by West. And they're going to call a foul.
I think they called timeout. Let's see if they got the timeout before the foul. Nope.
That guy called a foul. So West picks up her first. Team first. So 7:20 left here in the second quarter. It's Pirates 28-15 over Franklin. Harmon back in for McQueen. McQuarrie will trigger it in the backcourt for Franklin. Pressured by the Pirates. Stillbauer has it. Gets over to McQuarrie. She finds Richter, left side. Spin move. Can't get a shot off. And it's going to be over and back on Franklin. Back to the Pirates here. Once again, good defense by Greensburg.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, did Greensburg even have a foul in the first quarter?
I don't think so.
I don't think they did.
No.
And the way they play, it's hard to go through an entire quarter and not have a foul.
Exactly. Larson will trigger it in for the Pirates. Gets to Harmon in the backcourt. Pirates up 28-15, just underway, second quarter. Harmon right side with the dribble. Gets up top to West. West. Kicks it to Powers. Powers with the basketball. Pulls up from three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound. Fought for him, have a jump ball. And it'll stay Pirate basketball. Larson went after it.
Yep.
No blocking out.
She's a strong offensive rebounder.
Powers will trigger it in underneath her basket for the Pirates. She will get it up top to Larson. Larson will find Powers in the corner, right side down the lane. Takes it up and she scores to make it 30-15. Pirates up by 15, 6:45 left here in the second quarter. Stillbauer with the basketball. She carried the ball. McQuarrie has it. She'll bring it across for Franklin. Gets to Stewart. Back to Stillbauer. She gets blocked away by West. She thought she had a layup, but West came out behind her and stuffed out of bounds. Stay Franklin basketball. McQuarrie will trigger it in underneath her basket for Franklin.
Cheer block's loving it.
McQuarrie will try to get it in. It's close to 5. That's got to be almost 5. She gets it in to Stewart. Stewart picked up by Wilkinson. Drives right side with it. Kicks it out to McQuarrie. Fakes the three. Almost thrown away by Wilkinson, but McQuarrie comes up with it. Rise to the left side. Spin move. Can't get a shot off. Gets over Stillbauer. Stillbauer almost stilled by Powers. It is. West comes up to Wilkinson. Miley's going to take it in. Puts it up. No, she'll be shooting 2 free throws, though. With 6:07 left here in the second quarter. It's 30-15. Pirates over Franklin. Right coming back. We do need a free throw sponsor.
Yes, we do.
We're used to that.
It's so weird not saying
it.
I
I was waiting on hesitating on Tom, but it's like, there is nothing. Wilkinson will have 2 chances. First one's up. It's good. 31-15 Pirates. Right back in.
Addie Bright checks back in for Lady
She'll replace
Bucks.
Stillbauer. Nope, Stillbauer. McQuarrie came out. So one more. So Larison will come out. Oh no, West will come out. McQueen back in. Also in Dottie back in for Franklin. So it's one more for Wilkinson. 6:07 still left here in the second quarter. Pirates up 31-15. She missed the second. Harmon with the rebound though for the Pirates. Gets to Larison. Larison left side to Harmon. Harmon cross court to Powers. Alley fakes the three. Spin move down the lane. Throws it up and can't get it. Rebound is off of Greensburg apparently. So it'll be Franklin basketball. McQuarrie back in. And for Franklin here. 5:51 left here in the first half. Still 31-15 Greensburg over Franklin. McQuarrie will trigger it in. Stillbauer has it. Back to McQuarrie. McQuarrie will bring it across for Franklin. He's on the run. Spin move. Stillbauer loses the basketball. Wilkinson picks it up. She's going to go one-on-one. Takes it in. Scoops it up and can't get it. Rebound McQueen though. Emma's there. Emma gets the power. Wilkinson up top for three.
That's a Dolphinger insurance three.
She said, I didn't want two, I want three. So it's 34-15, biggest lead of the game for the Pirates, double team. And we got a timeout. Franklin, 5:23 left here in the opening half. Greensburg, 34, Franklin, 15.
We'll be back. Tree Country 1330 WTRE.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
And we're back with 5:23 remaining in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Greensburg extending their lead to 34-15 over the Franklin Community High School Grizzly Cubs.
Yeah, after a little slow start, Pirates definitely picked it up, and Franklin don't have no answer for the Pirates right now. So.
They have so much energy at the beginning of the games. It takes them a while to settle down.
Yep, they're getting back in the rhythm now.
Yep.
Franklin will trigger it in the backcourt. Dottie will look to get it in. Gets into McCrary. McCrary. Well, back to Dottie. Dottie yet to get across. She gets back to McCrary. And she will turn it over for Franklin. Back to the Pirates here. I swear these teams probably think there's more than 5 girls out there in Greensburg.
Yeah, I'm sure it seems like it.
It does. Harmon will walk it across for the Pirates. Up by 19 here. A little over 5 left here, opening half. Harmon right side with the dribble. Keeps the dribble. Now she'll get it up top to Wilkinson. Hands off to McQueen. McQueen to Harmon. Harmon down the lane. Takes it up and cannot get it. Rebound is to Dottie for Franklin. Kicks it over to Bright. Bright will bring it across the timeline. No, that's Stillbauer. It's hard to see their number. I cannot see. McCrary has it right side baseline. Cut off by Larison. Keeps the dribble going. Gets it up top. Stillbauer down the left side. Throws it up left-handed. Cannot get it. Rebound, no. Singleton puts it up. Misses everything. And Harmon with the rebound for the Pirates. Outlets to Wilkinson. She's going to go right. Baseline. Cut off. Kicks it out to Powers. 3 balls up. And it is short. McQueen with the rebound, puts it up, and she scores to make it 36-15 Pirates. 4:15 left here, opening half. McQuarrie gets it back to Dottie. Dottie, you have to get it across. It's Powers knocks it out, but it'll stay Franklin basketball.
Number 42, Leah West checks back into the Lady
So Franklin will have it. And back in Stewart for Franklin.
Stewart checks back in for the Grizzly Cubs.
So Dottie will trigger it in for Franklin. Looks like your mom got a little action there. Ryan. Stewart has it. Picked up by Harmon. Drives left side. Off-balance shot, but she'll be shooting. Nope, on the floor. I think he called it. Harmon picks up the foul for Greensburg.
Fouls on number
It'll be out of bounds underneath her basket of Franklin. With 4:02 left here, opening half. Greensburg 36, Franklin 15 here. Dottie will trigger it in for Franklin. She will yet to get it in, and it's going to be stowed away. Powers comes up with it for the Pirates. She's on the run. She drives down the lane, coast to coast, kicks it out to McQueen, but Powers somehow gets it back. Double team in the corner, and McQueen comes up with it to Larison, down the lane, cut off, gets to Harmon. She drives right down the lane, puts it up left-handed. She'll be shooting 2 times for the Pirates. With 3:42 left here, opening half.
Fouls on number 21, Aaliyah Singleton.
So Harmon will shoot 2 times here.
Team second, Mary Harmon at the
Up
line.
36-15 Pirates here. Still 3:42 left here in the first half. Harmon's first one's nothing but nylon. It's 37-15 Pirates. She'll have one more.
I think she's looking for point number 13 on the night here.
So she'll have one more here for the Pirates, and she hits it. 38-15, Greensburg up here. McQuarrie in the backcourt. She's still about, or no, that's Stewart has it. Where Franklin drives, spin move, loses the basketball. McQueen comes up with it. We have a jump ball to stay Franklin basketball. No surprise, McQueen on the floor.
Exactly.
So Franklin will contain the basketball with triple threes left here in the second quarter. Pirates up by 23 points, 38-15. At one time, it was a 1-point game early.
Yeah.
And Dottie looks to get in, gets it left side to Bright. Bright picked up by Larison. Bright dribbles to the left side now, gets it over to Dottie. Dottie down the lane, throws it up, and she'll be hits and chance for a 3-point play. I didn't see much contact there. And McQueen picks up the foul, so Dottie has a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play for Franklin. It makes it 38-17 Greensburg. Dottie will have one chance. Shots it is good. 38-18 Pirates, 3:23 left here, second quarter. Powers has it right side. Allie lobs it in to West. West puts it up, and she scores. 40-18 Pirates. Stewart has it for Franklin. Gets it off to Dottie. Gets it over to Singleton. Singleton, right wing cut off. Throws it away to Larison. Larison has it for the Pirates. She's on the run. Kicks it to Harmon, right corner. Kicks it up to the Powers, down the lane. Powers floats it up, and she scores. Makes it 42-18 Pirates. Stillbauer, or no, that's McQuarrie has it. Long three, no good. Rebound, no, for Dottie has it for Franklin. Hands off to Stewart, almost stolen away by McQueen. Stewart has it, back to Dottie. Picked up by Larison. Dottie, spin move, can't do nothing with it. Gets to Singleton. Singleton gets back to Dottie. Dottie picked up by West. Looking for a screen, can't find one, so he'll keep the dribble going. Drives. She can't, loses the basketball, and it's going to be Larison comes up with a steal, and Harmon has it. Harmon takes it in, and we're going to have a jump ball, I believe. Yep, good call there, but it'll stay Pirate basketball. I thought that she got all ball, I think, so that's a good call. Wilkerson back in for Pirates. Stillbauer back in, and also Richter back in for Franklin. 2:09 left here, opening half. 42-18 Pirate, lobbed it in to Larison up top. Larison lost her dribble, gets over to Wilkerson left side. Down the lane, Wilkerson scoops up and can't get it. Rebound West, puts it up. She can't get it. Rebound Stillbauer for Franklin, and she's going to be fouled by Wilkerson. So 2 layups there missed by Pirates.
Fouls on number 24,
Miley picks up her first.
Team score.
So 14 foul on Greensburg. Didn't have any in the first quarter.
No.
Stillbauer has it for Franklin, looking to bring it across. She does, left side. Kicks it over to Richter, drives left baseline, spin move down the lane, can't do nothing with it. Bright for 3, it's no good. Rebound though by Dottie, and we got another jump ball. It'll stay Franklin basketball with 1:42 left here in the second quarter. Pirates up 42-18. Dottie will look to get it in. Gets it over to Richter. Richter will have it towards the half-court line. Picked up by West. Richter gets it over to Stillbauer. Spin move. Takes. Can't get a shot off. Good defense by Harmon all over her. Gets it over to Dottie, left corner. Cut off. Stillbauer down the left side. She's cut off again. Dottie tries her luck. Right side. Baseline, and Wilkerson picks up her second foul. McQuarrie drove right down. She'll be shooting 2 for Franklin. They're in the bonus with 1:18 left here in the second quarter. Adams will make her first appearance for the Pirates here. with 1:18 left here. So 2 shots. I was going to say, it's 5th foul.
Yeah.
2 shots automatic.
Number 4, McCrary will be
McCrary
at the
shoot
line
2
to
times for Franklin here. The Pirates up comfortable at 42-18 here. McCrary first to 2s in the air. It is no good. Adams, and for the Pirates, replacing Wilkinson, who has 2 fouls.
Adams checks into the Lady Pirate lineup.
One more for McCrary. The Pirates up 42-18. And second one's up. She hits it, 42-19, Pirates up. Harmon will bring it across for the Pirates on the run. She'll get it underneath the West, turn, takes it up strong and scores. 44-19, Pirates up here. Stillbauer will bring it across. Franklin gets the Richter back to Stillbauer. Picked up by Harmon. Stillbauer drives left side, cut off. And Dottie fakes a 3, drives baseline, pulls up off the glass, will not fall, rebound Powers. She's on the run for the Pirates. She brings across the timeline. She drives, takes it in, scoops. Well, find Harmon up top for 3, short. Rebound Bright for Franklin with 39 seconds left. Pirates up 44-19. Bright gets it over to Dottie. Dottie for Franklin. Drives, cut off, keeps dribble. Now it gets to Bright. 3 ball right sides up, in and out, no good. Rebound Powers for the Pirates, and they'll go for 1 here. And they got the possession arrow also. The Powers will walk it across with 18. Powers gives it up. Adams over to Larison, to Harmon. Backdoor to Adams, loses the basketball, gets it back. Can't do nothing with it. Kicks to West with the 7. Down the lane, puts it up. 2 more for West. 46-19 with 5 seconds. Stillbauer will not get the shot off in time. So we're halftime here at Greensburg High School. Pirates 46, Franklin 19.
And thanks to our second quarter sponsor, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, the quality care you want close by. Same day appointments now available. Call 812-222-DOCS. We'll be back with Stones Farm Service halftime report. Tree Country 1330 WTRE.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
There's some great deals on tires going on at Walters Tire. Right now, get $200 off in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. During the month of November, get an additional $75 off for a total of $275 in savings. From Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg at 220 West Main, phone 812-663-7551.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Through the month of November, the crew at Acres have special deals, extra incentives, and rebates too on all new vehicles on the lot. New 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees, Compasses and Wranglers, 2025 Dodge Durangos, new Chrysler Pacificas, and new 2025 Ram pickups. And the savings include all the remaining new 2024 inventory as well. See Josh Camplain, Tony D. Loretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood during the Black Friday sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
And we're back at Greensburg High School. It's time for the Stones Farm Service halftime report. Greensburg leading Franklin Community Grizzly Cubs 46-19. Halftime of tonight's game brought your way by Stones Farm Service, your Kubota dealer. Quality equipment so you can just go mow. Kubota and Stones Farm Service on East Main Street in Greensburg, serving southeastern Indiana for over 30 years. Strong, stable, still Stones. Randy Shetmer, Trey Shetmer, Mike Nobby, Ryan Higginbotham, Tom Fleming. I believe Mr. Nobby has some halftime stats for us.
We sure do here. Halftime here at Greensburg Community High School. The Pirates leading over the Franklin Grizzly Clubs by a score of 46-19. For Franklin here in the first half, their leading scorer in the first half was Maggie Dottie with 9 points. She's followed behind by Addie Bright with 6 points. Amelia Richter with 3 points, and rounding out their first half scoring is Ella McCrary with 1 point for their total of 19. Shooting for Franklin, they are 4 for 11 from the 2-point range, 3 out of 10 from behind the arc, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, and they have committed 12 turnovers here in the first half. For the Pirates, they are led in scoring first half by Leah West with 16 points. She's followed behind by Mary Harmon with 11. Miley Wilkerson here with 9 points. 4 points apiece by Allie Powers and Claire Larison. And rounding out the first half scoring for the Pirates is Emma McQueen with 2 points for their total of 46 here in the first half. Shooting for the Pirates, they are 13 from 23 from 2-point range, 4 of 9 from behind the arc. They are 8 of 10 from the free throw line, and they have only committed 1 turnover here in the first half. Again, halftime score, Greensburg 46, Franklin 19.
What was Greensburg from 3?
They are 4 of 9.
Man, you look at the shooting percentages, that 13 for 23 from 2-point range. They had a lot that they left on the out there.
Exactly.
Some of those that they missed right around the basket.
Especially early on there, and dominate that second quarter, outscored them 20-4 in the second quarter. So Franklin just has no answer for Greensburg. No, their height is, there are no matchup. So
yeah, Greensburg's speed is just so impressive. And again, it was announced this week, Leah West signs with, now I forgot, Belmont University, D1 school in Nashville, so congratulations to her. I think Greensburg's got some other Division I players out there on the court.
Definitely definitely not going to be the last of the D1 girls. But good first half for Greensburg. They just playing well here.
Yeah.
Like I said, they slow start, but that's almost normal for them.
It seems like it,
First couple minutes, but then they kicked it in. And of course, Franklin hit a couple threes early, kept them in the ball game, but now they're having a hard time getting shots, against Greensburg's defense.
Yeah, I asked Coach Simpson after the first game, or Saturday morning, I asked him about if the players were nervous, if that's why they were missing shots around the basket early, and he said no, it's just they have so much energy and they want to get out there on the court that they do things so fast, and then they leave some points out there. But when you have a 27-point lead at the half against a school like Franklin,
exactly,
can't complain too much.
No, you can't. Definitely. So things looking good for Greensburg here in the first half, and be nice to get a big lead and get subs in again tonight. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the third quarter. Pirates will have the basketball too, so.
And I tell you, in my right ear, I've been hearing that cheer block all night. Levenstein's Happy Carpet and a little bit of this, a little bit of that, sponsoring the cheer block for tonight.
Make sure to check your red tickets.
I got to stand for a minute.
3, 6, 3, 4.
It's unusual to see Greensburg back out here so soon.
I know.
That much time left on the clock.
Exactly. We're not used to that, are we?
No.
Yep. So good first half for Greensburg. Looking to go 3-0 on the season. Yep. They'll be on the road for the first time next week.
Yep. Tuesday night at Shelbyville. Next Saturday night, Jennings County.
I'm excited about that one. I'm anxious to see that one. See how they do.
Especially now that they're in the sectional.
Exactly, a sectional opponent. And more than likely, them two will hopefully not draw each other. Hopefully they can separate and maybe meet in the final.
Yeah, that would be good.
If both teams can get that, but unfortunately, it's luck of the draw. So who you get is who you get.
Well, and Coach Simpson, I mean, intentionally, he scheduled a lot of schools that we may not have faced recently. With bringing Scottsburg on, playing in Evansville on December the 7th.
That's going to be good for Greensburg.
Silver Creek and
Princeton.
Okay.
Princeton, yeah.
So, they're going to face a lot of teams that they could see as they move on to go after their goal for the season. I didn't ask Leah and Miley about their goal for the season, but I told them I'm going to ask, and they're like, oh, we're ready. So I think they have a clear vision of what they want to accomplish. Well, we're going to wrap up halftime. Halftime's been brought your way by Stone's Farm Service, serving Decatur County and all of southeastern Indiana for over 30 years with quality equipment and a service department that can't be beat. Strong, stable, still Stones on East Main Street in Greensburg. Our third quarter sponsor is Napoleon State Bank. With over 100 years in banking, Napoleon State Bank offers 3 locations in Decatur County: Lincoln Street, Westridge Parkway, and Westport.
All righty. Once again, happy birthday tomorrow, Tom. We'll get it out of the way tonight.
Thank you.
And, we'll be getting together tomorrow night, guys.
Yep.
I was talking to one of my doctors, had a video conference this afternoon, and I said I made another trip around the sun. He's like, I never heard anybody say it that way.
I haven't either, Tom. That's interesting. All right, Pirates will have the basketball start the third quarter. Up 46-19 over Franklin. Larson will trigger it in. Gets it into Harmon in the backcourt. She'll bring it across the timeline. We're ready for third quarter action. Harmon has it. Right side with the dribble. Keeps the dribble going. Harmon will get to Wilkerson, right wing. Back to Harmon. Left side to Powers. Powers lobs it in the West. Puts it up and can't get it. Rebound is too bright for Franklin. She's on the run. Gets to Dottie, left wing. Dottie will set it up for Franklin. Their first possession in the second half. Dottie gets it right side to Stillbauer. Has it now. Left side down the lane. Stillbauer cuts. Turns. Can't do nothing with it. Close to 5 seconds. That's got to be 5.
3 seconds.
3 seconds in a 5 second. You got a 3 and a 5 there. 3 seconds in the lane. 5 second call.
You count those 2 turnovers, or how do you do
exactly.
that?
I don't know. Larson gets into Harmon here. Harmon brings across for the Pirates. Right side to Wilkerson. Up top to Larson. Larson to Powers. Alley with the basketball. Sets it up. Keeps the dribble going. Looks to split defense. Gets it stolen away, though. Turnover. And they have it. Stewart tried to get it, but over the shot. Dottie overshot her. So Emma McQueen will check in for Powers. Here with 6:58 left here in the third. Pirates up 46-19. Larson will trigger it in to Harmon for Greensburg. Harmon will bring it across the timeline for the Pirates. Left side to McQueen. Up to Larson. Larson hands off to Wilkerson, right side. Miley drives baseline, cut off. Gets to Harmon. Harmon left side to Larson. Larson loses it, but it's off of Franklin. The Pirates will retain possession. We played, it's a 6:40 left here in the third. Still 46-19 Greensburg over Franklin. Larson will look to get it in the West underneath. Double team. Turns. 7-footers up. No good. Rebound Dottie for Franklin. Gets over Stillbauer. Left corner. 3-ball by Brights. Short. Hits the side of the back. No good. Rebound Larson. She's on the run for the Pirates. A nice pass to Harmon. Puts it left-handed up. Scores. 48-19 Pirates. 6:20 left here in the third. Stewart has it for Franklin. Stillbauer has it left wing. Picked up by Wilkeson. Stillbauer keeps the dribble going. Will find Stewart. Picked up by McQueen. Good defense by the Pirates once again. Dottie has it right wing. Up top to Stillbauer. Left side to Bright. Up top to Richter. Back to Bright. Left wing. Gets to Stillbauer. Picked up by Larson. Good defense by the Pirates here. Richter has it left wing, way behind the three-point arc. Harmon guarding her. Gets it over to Dottie, left wing. Picked up by West. Drives down the lane. Cut off by McQueen. Stewart has it. Kicks it up top. 3-ball by Bright's good. Makes it 48-22 Pirates. Wilkerson has it right. Drives baseline. Puts it up, and she gets no call. But it'll stay Pirate basketball. Looked like that could have been a foul, maybe.
Yeah.
The referees let it go, but Pirates will trigger it in underneath the basket. Harmon will do the honors. Looking to lob it in, but gets to Larson. Takes it up left hand, and she scores to make it 50-22 Pirates. 5:20 left here in the third quarter. I like how Greensburg's using her left hand.
Yeah.
Every girl there. Thomas to Richter. Back to Bright. Gets it up top to Stewart. Stewart picked up by Wilkeson. Finds Dottie, right wing. Dottie. Stillbauer has it. Left side to Bright. Left wing behind the arc. Up to Richter. Back to Bright. Left wing. Bright. Left to Richter. 3-ball left corner pockets. No good. And it's going to be Pirate basketball. Good block out by Wilkeson. Powers back in for Greensburg. We're at 4:49 left here in the third. It's 50-22. Greensburg over Franklin. Wilkeson will get it in to Harmon. She'll bring it across for the Pirates. Wilkeson brings across the timeline. Well, keep the dribble, and now she finds Powers up top. Powers for 3, off the mark, no good. Rebound Stillbauer for Franklin. She's on the run. Gets left side to Dottie, cut off. Tom Bright has it, cross court to Richter. Richter gets it to Stillbauer. Drives down the lane, stops, can't get a shot off. Bright has it. Cross court to Richter, right wing behind the arc. Picked up by West. Gets it over to Bright. Long 3 is in and out, no good. Rebound, though, by Stewart. Nice rebound. Finds Dottie, misses the layup. West with the rebound for the Pirates. Outlet to Harmon. Harmon kicks it to Powers. Alley will get to West. Up top for 3. No good. Rebound Powers, but Wilkerson comes up with it. She's fouled on the floor with 3:55 left here in the third. Pirates up 50-22 over Franklin.
Refs are letting them play. No fouls called on either team. First foul
one
that we've had for either team.
Powers will trigger it in. Gets in the Harmon right corner. Harmon with the basketball. Will set it up. Keeps the dribble going. Nice move there by Harmon. Down the lane. Takes in. Scoops it up. No good. McQueen to Powers. 3-ball is good.
That's a Golf Slinger Insurance 3-pointer.
Makes it 53-22 Pirates. Stewart has it for Franklin. Dottie has it way out there to the right side. She drives down the lane. Kicks it left corner to Richter. Richter gets it up top to Stewart. Stewart picked up by West. Dottie has it. She can't do nothing with it. Back door underneath. Wide open layup, and they miss it. That was Bright. You're not going to get it easier than that. Powers gets it right side of Harmon underneath. Puts it up and scores. Timeout, Franklin.
No,
wait a minute.
no
delay
game
sorry.
on.
I thought somebody.
On
yeah, he
Powers,
called
yeah.
timeout though. Yeah, he called timeout.
okay.
I thought I heard timeout. So timeout. Franklin, 3:09 left here in the third. It's Greensburg 55, Franklin 22. We'll be right back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
And we're back at Greensburg High School. 3:09 remaining in the Napoleon State Bank. Napoleon State Bank third quarter. Getting close to running clock time. Greensburg with a 33-point lead, 55-22 over Franklin.
Yeah, defense is really good tonight for Greensburg. Dominating Franklin. They can't get nothing going. They did have one layup, but she missed the open layup. But that's the easiest shot they got all night.
Yeah.
So 2 points away from running clock we talked about, and Franklin will have the basketball. With 3:09 left in the third, 55-22 Pirates. Dottie will trigger it in for Franklin. Looks like Stewart will get it in to Stewart. Stewart will bring it across with the Grizzly Cubs. Stewart brings across the timeline, picked up by Wilkerson. Right side to Dottie, right wing. And it's knocked away. McQueen's going to be picked up for a foul. Wow. Looks like she beat her to the spot to me. But call foul on McQueen. Good defense there, but the call foul. McQueen. Dottie will trigger it in for Franklin here. What are we doing? What happened there?
No idea.
Oh. Dottie gets it in to Stewart. Stewart with it. Dribble. Loses the dribble, gets it back. And it's almost done away. Stillbauer has it. Man, what defense by the Pirates underneath Stewart. Kicks it stowed away by Powers. Good defense by the Pirates. 2 points away from the running clock. Allie brings it across the timeline. Keeps the dribble going. She's getting hounded by Franklin. Larson has it up top. Back to Powers. Allie. Hands off to Wilkerson. Miley with it. Kicks it to Larson. Larson right down the lane. Puts it up left-handed. She'll be shooting two with 2:24 left here in the third. Pirates up 55-22. 2 free throws away from the running clock here. So good ball movement by the Pirates. I love how Greensburg uses the left hand.
Yep.
Every one of them. So Larson will shoot 2. She hits the first. 56-22. Pirates up here. Singleton in for Franklin. So one more for Larson. She can put .57 up here for the Pirates. Her second one's up. It's good. So running clock from here on out. Pirates up 57-22. Stewart has it. Left side McQuarrie, who checked in. Picked up by Wilkerson. Drives. Kicks it out to Dottie. Dottie can't get a shot off. Right side. 3-ball by Stewart. No good. Rebound Larson for the Pirates. She'll outlet to McQueen. McQueen down the right side. Kicks to Powers. 3-ball is up. It's short. Rebound. Larson puts it up and gets the bounce. 59-22 Pirates. 1:50 left here in the third quarter. Stewart will bring it across for Franklin. Drives down the lane. Cut off. Throws it up and she scores and she's fouled. She has a chance for a 3-point play to make it 59-26 or 4.
That's only the second basket for Franklin this quarter.
Yep. So Stewart will shoot 1 here. For Franklin though.
Number 2, Hannah Stewart.
So Stewart. McQueen. How many fouls is that? Her third.
Yeah.
So Stewart will have 1 shot for Franklin. It is no good. Rebound. Dottie saves it in the corner for Franklin. She's double teamed. And she drives baseline. And Powers steals it to Larson. Larson out to Harmon. Left side. Harmon down the lane. Puts it up and scores. Nice body control there. 61-24 Pirates here. Stewart has it for Franklin. Stewart gets it over. Long threes, no good by Stillbauer. Weak side rebound by Dottie. Drives baseline, cut off. McQuarrie has it, left wing. She splits the defense, she loses it, and wow.
Oh.
Wilkerson gets the foul.
A little hand check there.
Yeah. So it'll be out of bounds.
Sometimes I think some of these fouls, Greensburg players are so quick that the officials assume something happened.
Exactly. Dottie will trigger it in for Franklin. Clock moving, 50 seconds left here in the third. 61-24. Dottie has it left corner. Can't get a shot off. Will find Stillbauer underneath, and she's fouled by Harmon. So they'll take it out of bounds one more time. That's 14 fouls on Greensburg.
Fouls on number 10.
Dottie will trigger it in once again for Franklin.
Team score.
So Dottie looking to get it in. Will get it in, and Stillbauer picked up by Harmon. Stillbauer with the dribble. Will find Dottie underneath to Singleton, blocked by the Pirates. She gets back, throws it up, and scores to make it 61-26 Pirates, 15 seconds left. Harmon brings across for the Pirates. She's on the run, gets to Wilkerson. Miley up top to Larison, right side to Powers with 5. Hallie, spin move, kicks to Larison. 3 balls, in and out, no good. Rebound, Stillbauer, and that's going to be it. We played 3 here at Greensburg High School. It's Greensburg 61, Franklin 26.
Thanks to our third quarter sponsor, Napoleon State Bank. We'll be right back. Tree Country 1330 WTRE.
There's some great deals on tires going on at Walters Tire. Right now, get $200 off in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. During the month of November, get an additional $75 off for a total of $275 in savings. From Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg at 220 West Main, phone 812-663-7551.
It's time for the Russ Hubler Ford fourth quarter. Greensburg with a dominant performance. They are leading Franklin 61-26. Russ Hubler Ford offering new and pre-owned vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. Randy Shepmer, Trey Shepmer, Mike Nobby, Ryan Higginbotham, Tom Fleming here. Randy, take it away.
Wow, what a game so far for Greensburg. After a slow start, it's been domination by Greensburg, offensively and defensively.
Yep.
And what a night. I mean, Pirates are showing why they're top team in 3A right now. You know, they'll run in some tougher games, but right now they're playing really well. As a team, too, balanced scoring. So start the fourth quarter, it'll be Franklin basketball. McQuarrie will trigger it in. Stillbauer will bring it across. Opening possession of the fourth quarter. McQuarrie has it up top for the Grizzly Cubs. Down the lane, spin move, can't get a shot off. And it's knocked away. Stillbauer comes up with it, picked up by Wilkins. I liked how Pirates are not slacking off on defense. Yep. Stillbauer kicks it left side. Shots up in air ball there by Lilly, who checked in for the first time. Wilkinson loses it. Stillbauer has it for Franklin, 1-on-2. She'll kick it up top. 3 ball is up and in and out. No good by Bright. Rebound is to Singleton. And Stillbauer is fouled on West. Picks up the foul for Greensburg.
A little hip check there.
Yeah. So Lily checked in, and I didn't see her check in for Franklin. So Stillbauer will look to get it in underneath the basket. We'll get it up. And West with the steal. She's going to go uncontested for a layup. Puts it up and scores. Makes it 63-26. Pirates. 7 minutes left here in the ballgame. Stillbauer bringing it across for Franklin. Picked up by Adams. Drives down the lane. Throws it up left-handed. Can't get it. West with the rebound. Outlet to Larison. Larison's going to go with the layup. She puts up. She scores. 65-26 Pirates. 6:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Stillbauer brings across for Franklin. Picked up by Adams. Stillbauer left side with the dribble. Adams, good defense there. Gets it Bright. Up top to McQuarrie. McQuarrie behind the back dribble. Picked up by Wilkinson. Can't get a shot off. Pirates quick reacting there. Left side. Bright for 3. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound West. And she gets it stripped away by Lily. And it's put up no good. Wilkinson fights for it. She comes up to the rebound for the Pirates. Miley will bring it across the timeline for Greensburg. Kicks it left side to West. 3 ball left corner pocket short. And it's going to go saved in. And it's going to be jump ball. Pirates will have it here. With 5:55 clock moving, fourth quarter. Pirates up 65-26. And Greensburg will retain possession here. So Larison will trigger it in for the Pirates. She gets it in to West, turns, takes it up, scoops it up, can't get it, rebound, loose. And Singleton comes up with it for Franklin. She'll outlet to Stillbauer. Stillbauer with it, drives left baseline. Keeps the dribble going. Turns. Floater up in. It's good. Nice shot there by Stillbauer. Left-handed even. So makes it 65-28 Pirates. Larson to Adams. Adams. He'll throw it. It's stowed away by Stillbauer. Turnover Pirates. She'll bring it across the timeline for Franklin. Stillbauer up top. She'll shoot a three. And it's too hard. No good. Rebound Kuntz. Emma gets to Larson. Larson will bring her to Wilkinson right side. Miley with the basketball. Will keep the dribble going down the lane. Gets to Adams. Adams left side to Larson. Drives underneath. Baseline. Puts up. Count it. Put it on the line. Chance for old-fashioned three-point play. Make it 67-28. Nice take there by Larson. Good pass by Wilkinson.
Have I mentioned I'm the president of her fan club?
I don't recall if you did or not.
Powers, Harmon, and McQueen will check in for Greensburg after the free throw. And coming back in for, I'm not even sure who came in for Franklin. Oh, I think it was Dottie.
Yeah.
Clock moving, or stop with 4:55 left here in the ball game. 67-28 Pirates. Larson will shoot one free throw here. And it is good, 68-28. So Larson's seen her last appearance of the game. 68-28, Pirates up. Dottie will trigger it in for Franklin. Gets in this McCrary. McCrary brings across the timeline for the Grizzly Cubs. Drives left side baseline, cut off. Gets it over to Bright. Bright stowed away by McQueen to Harmon. Harmon out to Powers underneath. Double team, and then it's off of Powers. It'll be Franklin basketball. And Dottie will trigger it in for Franklin. Gets it into McQuarrie. She'll bring it across for Franklin. Picked up by Harmon. McQuarrie keeps the dribble going up top. Drives left side. Kicks out to Bright. Cross court to Lilly. Knocked away by Kuntz. Ball's loose. Harmon's on the run. She's going to have a uncontested layup, and she scores. And makes it 70-28 Pirates. 4:05 left here in the ball game. Left side to Bright. Picked up by McQueen. To Dottie. Dottie right side with it. Keeps the dribble going right wing. Drives baseline. Cut off by Adams. Good defense by Adams. She'll reset for Franklin here. Now she finds, now Kuntz with the steal. She's going to have an uncontested layup. She puts it up and she scores. 72-28 Pirates. 3:40 left here in the ball game. McQuarrie will bring it across for Franklin. McQuarrie will keep the dribble going. Drives left side, spin move. Can't get a shot off, knocked away. McQueen with the steal, and she's going to go coast to coast. And she gets hammered. She'll be shooting two for Greensburg. Clock stop, 3:21 left here in the ball game. 72-28 Greensburg over Franklin. Wow, what a night for Greensburg.
Yeah. I don't know that you can play much better defensively.
No. McQueen will have two shots. Barnes Pettit will check in on after the first free throw here. McQueen's first one's up. It's in and out, no good. She'll have her on more. And back in is Richter and Stewart in for Franklin. So McQueen hits this. Barnes Pettit will check in here with 3:20 left here in the ball game. McQueen's second one's up. It is short. Rebound. McQueen fights for it, and it's jump ball. It'll be Franklin basketball. I like the effort, though.
Yep.
Barnes Pettit in for the first time tonight for the Pirates, replacing Emma McQueen. So McQueen will come out. Dottie will trigger it in for Franklin.
Number 52, Aubrey Barnes.
She'll get in to Stewart here. Exactly 3 minutes left here in the ball game. Pirates up 72-28. Stewart brings across. Left side with it. Gets to Richter. Richter picked up by Harmon. Pirates not letting up on defense.
Nope.
Richter almost done away. Harmon with the steal. Wow. That was a tough one.
Wow.
That was all ball basically, but yeah, they're going to call it.
Fouls on number 10.
So Dottie will get in for Franklin.
Team second.
Can't get much all ball better than that one.
No.
Stewart will bring it across for Franklin. Left side to Richter. Richter back to Stewart. Down the lane. Kicks it in. Underneath. Lilly puts it up in. Cannot get it. Gets her own rebound, though. Gets to Singleton. Right side to Dottie. Throws it up and will not go. Rebound once again was Lilly. Stewart has it. Right side. Long three by Dottie is up. Off. No good. Another rebound. And they put up and in by Singleton to make it 72-32. Or is it 30? Okay.
Yeah, 30.
30. Okay, Harmon down the lane. Throws it up left hand and scores. Nice take by Harmon. 74-30 Pirates. Stewart has it. 3-ball by Singleton's up off the arc. No good, but weak side rebound by Stewart. Back to Stewart. Left wing threes. Partially blocked, it looked like. And it's off of Franklin to be Greensburg basketball. With there's 90 seconds left here in the ball game, it's 74-30 Pirates over Franklin.
What a night for Mary Harmon.
Yep. Harmon in the backcourt. Picked up by Stewart. We can bring it across the timeline.
Boy.
Gets to Adams. Adams with it. Gets the right side to Powers. Powers with the basketball. Keeps the dribble going right side. Keeps still with the dribble. Spin move by Powers. She gets stoned away by Dottie. Dottie on the run for Franklin. She's going to take it up and scores to make it 74-32 with 60 seconds left here in the ball game. Pirates up. Look, we'll go 3-0 on the season. Harmon with it. Gets to Kuntz over to Barnes Pettit. Barnes Pettit with it. To Harmon with 48 seconds. Over to Powers. Alley with the basketball. Picked up left side to Harmon. Left wing. Harmon back to Powers. 38 seconds left. Powers to Harmon. Mary down the lane. Kicks it out to Barnes Pettit. Gets it up to Kuntz. Kuntz fakes the three. Gets over to Harmon. She'll shoot a three. It is short. Rebound is to Singleton for Franklin. She'll bring it across the timeline with 22 seconds. Drives. Puts it up the glass and in for two. Nice take again by Singleton. Makes it 74-34 with 14 seconds. That could be it here. Looks like the Pirates will try to run it out here. And with 5 seconds, Barnes Pettit has it. With Harmon, she's going to hang on to the basketball. That's your final score here at Greensburg High School. Pirates 74, Franklin 34.
And thanks to our fourth quarter sponsor, Russ Hubler Ford. We'll be right back with the Taft Furniture post-game report. Tree Country 1330 WTRE.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Through the month of November, the crew at Acres have special deals, extra incentives, and rebates too on all new vehicles on the lot. New 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees, Compasses and Wranglers, 2025 Dodge Durangos, new Chrysler Pacificas, and new 2025 Ram pickups. And the savings include all the remaining new 2024 inventory as well. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood during the Black Friday sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
All right, we're back. Greensburg with a 74-34 win over Franklin. We got Coach Jason Simpson here. Are you sending some folks up?
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
We'll go ahead and do stats real quick.
Yeah.
We'll get stats first. You ready, Knob?
I am. Okay, final score again tonight here at Greensburg. Greensburg over Franklin by a score of 74-34. Okay, I thought I saw a player coming out this way. I didn't know if she was coming over here or not. For Franklin, they were led in scoring tonight by Maggie Dottie with 11 points. She was followed behind by Addie Bright with 9 points. We got Aaliyah Singleton with 6 points. Amelia Richter with 3 points. We have Hannah Stewart with 2 points. Izzy Stewart with 2 points, and rounding out the scoring for Franklin County, or Franklin Community, I knew I'd mess up tonight. Ella McCrary with 1 point for their total of 34 on the evening. For the game, they were 10 of 26 from 2-point range, 4 for 21 from behind the arc. They were 2 for 4 from the free throw line. They finished the game with 21 turnovers. And I will finish the Greensburg stats. We got a couple players coming up right now. I'll take care of Greensburg as soon as we're done with the interviews.
Yep, Mary Harmon and Claire Larison here.
I'll take a break. Good job, young ladies. Might be a little sweaty.
It's all right.
Be right back.
Yeah, we actually have headphones for both of you. Not like last year you had to speak into the same one. Well, ladies, a great job tonight. Just Mary, you were just on fire in the first quarter. And what was so great, and we were talking about on air, was seeing you calling for the ball. You know, I mean, you felt it in that first quarter. We could tell. Both of you, talk a little bit about what you did over the course of the summer to prepare for this season.
I think we worked a lot on our transition and just like getting up and down the court and just like running teams out of the gym with like how quick and in shape we are and how well we can just like get to the basket.
And we played like a lot of high-level teams, so I mean games like this are just like come easy to us. Like we've been here before, we know what we're doing in these.
What was it like when the first rankings came out and you saw that you were ranked #1 in the state?
It was really fun. I mean, like we worked so hard to get to this point, so I think we're all just really proud of each other.
I mean, just the #1 preseason is great, but we know that we can't just stop there. I mean, we got a whole year of basketball to go through, so I mean, it motivates us to keep that spot, but we know that we're not done.
And talk a little bit about the work that you do defensively to hold a team like Franklin to 34 points.
Yeah, it's just like we work every day, every practice, just keeping our left foot forward, trying to play like on the left, like keeping them on the left side, and we just spend a lot of time on it, and just communication is what we use, I think.
And competing against each other in practice is great. I mean, we're so lucky to have a team full of people that can play, so then when we play against each other, it's really similar to like this, a high-level game, so we know what we're doing.
Ryan, you have any questions? Oh, can you hear? You're off. Okay. So now next week you go in, you play Shelbyville, you play Jennings County, which now is a 3A school and is a sectional opponent. Talk a little bit about your focus going into those games.
I think just our focus needs to be defense. I think going against Jennings County, we have to shut down the shooter, like a very good shooter on their team, and just like knowing what we have in front of us and just playing to our level.
And they are a really talented team that like we've seen a lot and we competed with the last few years. And like they obviously have a lot of good talent. And Molly Ernst, who's a really good friend of mine. But we just got to think that we just got to focus on locking her down. And then if we really just like stay as a team on defense, our offense is just going to take care of itself.
Yep, you've had 3 games here at home. Now you go out on the road. You all are going to be road warriors this year as you work toward your ultimate goal. And I told Leah and Miley the other night, I'm not going to ask you the first time around what your goals are for the year. I have a pretty good idea what they are, but I'm not going to pressure you this time on it. I'll ask you next time around.
Yes.
But how do you maintain that defensive focus all game? I mean, it was just relentless.
I think just all having the same mindset and just like communicating, like I said earlier, just like with each other and knowing where we're at, knowing our matchups, just like being in the right headspace.
Go ahead.
And a lot of these teams that we've been playing for that are going to be really close games in the season, my freshman year and then the year before that, they were teams that just handed it to, like, just blew us out of the water. So, I mean, we got to stay humble and say everything, but these games get a little personal.
Right.
Awesome. Like to hear that.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm not going to keep you all for a long time. I know it's Friday night. You probably want to get home and get some rest. Great job tonight.
Thank you.
Continue to be so impressive from start to finish. And I did want to ask you a little bit about the JV. We've seen a big improvement in them this year. Talk a little bit about how they've developed.
I think they've just been working so hard in practice. I mean, they're obviously playing against us the whole practice, so it's like helping them getting reps, and just like playing against us is really helping their defense. And like once they like come into the court and play actual games, it's just like they're playing against us in practice, so it's like they already know varsity like level.
And they've gotten to the point where like they like score on us sometimes in practice, and I mean that's not something that we obviously try in practice, but I mean that just shows how much they've come from just like being a bunch of freshmen just playing. They've only played like for fun, but now they're getting really serious, and it's really nice to see that we have a competing JV and a competing varsity team.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's seeing the experience. It's amazing with the team like we have with the varsity. I mean, you all have so much varsity experience, and you kind of got thrown into the fire right off the bat. How do you help the JV players out?
We just know how like we've been in their shoes coming in, and them practicing in practice against us, like that's like obviously tough. We felt that like my freshman year, and it's just. Yeah, we just know how they feel.
Yeah, I think just like keeping encouraging them, because like I know it's hard obviously like just going to practice and everything, but I think they've really worked really hard to be where they're at right now.
And it's so great to see the confidence that you all have, because last year if we called you up here to do an interview, you're like very quiet, very, very subdued. But now you can see the confidence that you all have. And it's got to be great playing when you have that level of confidence and know what you're capable of doing.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, great game. Looking forward to Tuesday night at Shelbyville.
Yes.
And just keep it going.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was Claire Larison and Mary Harmon. I think it'll get to you. There we go. Well, Coach, another great win over a good Franklin team. I know that the girls were talking about this is a team that a couple of years ago really put a whooping on them, and it was the intent to come out here tonight and play hard and get this victory. Mary Harmon, we've talked about her over the last couple of years and her ability. We know how great she is on the defensive end, but on the offensive end, tonight her showing that confidence in the first quarter has to be a great feeling to see her actually calling for the ball.
Well, you and I have talked about it too, and obviously we are so ridiculously lucky and blessed to have the full roster that we have. But I can truly say that I think Mary Harmon is that one key piece that will set us apart, because she's always been able to do that, but not being afraid to attack when she's got it, not being afraid to and maybe afraid's not the right word, but last year there was just a hesitancy with her, and this year she's back to being the Mary that we know that she is. And, I mean, she is in full attack mode, and, I mean, just so dynamic in the way that she can score and so quick getting to the basket. But then, you know, in our transition game, we ask her to be our point guard, and she's the first person. Our goal this year is no more than 2 dribbles in transition before it's pitched up the floor. And, you know, she's really bought into that. And at least the last 2 games, she has thrown a couple lasers just straight down the middle of the floor to our rim runner that have gone for layups. So it's not only that ability to score, but her vision on the floor. And then, like you said, you know, we've always known that we could count on her defensively. But, I mean, to add that aspect that we know is there, this isn't something out of the ordinary. There was just that hesitancy last year. Now for her to be on the attack, it just adds such a dynamic layer to what we're trying to get done that, you know, as you and I talk about it a lot, I honestly, if I was an opposing coach scouting our team, I don't know what you say to take away, if I'm being real honest. I mean, it would just be, and never mind, I don't want to give away secrets. I don't know what to tell them.
You know, it's amazing with the intensity that they play with defensively. We had it in the first quarter that had 0 fouls. What does that show you when you're playing at that pace and commit no fouls?
Honestly, it shows me maturity. That shows that you have a team that has played a lot of varsity basketball, and they know how games can be called. And to our credit, to our kids' credit this year, they are playing to the whistle until they know how the game's going to be officiated, and then they adjust from there. And I think that it's a testament to just their maturity and their experience. But I mean, we swarm quite a bit.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one of those things, you know, because early, you know, the score's kind of back and forth and that, but it has such a wearing effect on the opponent when that's going to be there for 32 minutes.
Yeah.
Literally every single offensive possession you have, we're going to make it difficult. You might score on us. We're not going to shut anybody out, but everything that you get, we want to be sure that we make it difficult.
And tonight, to me, it seemed like this was probably as close to a 32-minute game as we've seen. I mean, same perspective? Is that what you think, or?
I would say so. There were a few times that, and it's stuff that we'll work on, but there were a few times I felt like, one of my favorite things to say, and you know, we just played North Decatur on Tuesday, and Coach Laker and I actually coach an AAU team together in the summer, my son and his grandson and some kids their age. And at least once a game, I say to that group, don't complicate simple. Don't make the simple things difficult. And I think a few times tonight offensively, we made things incredibly difficult that didn't need to be. And I get it. We've got so many dynamic scorers of the basketball that want to go score, but they keep forgetting. Our favorite thing to say is, if you get it side to side a couple of times in our motion, you're going to get whatever you want. You don't have to bury your head and dribble it 86 times between your legs and behind your back and spin and do all these things. Yes, you have the ability to do that, and that is great because that can get you out of a lot of tight situations. But don't make it difficult on yourself. And I felt like there were a couple of pockets offensively that we did that. But, you know, through our first 3 games, I've been so pleased with our transition. I think that is, and we knew it going in, that would be such a big weapon for us. And so that's one of those things that, you know, I think for a complete game, this is the best that we've run. Not that we haven't in the first 2 games, but like you said, for 32 minutes, we were intent on really getting out everybody running to their spots and filling their positions and things like that. So, yeah, overall, definitely felt like it was complete.
And it's really remarkable to me to think about the amount of varsity experience that your team actually has. All the hard work has shown. Now Leah West signs with a D1 program. What she meant to this team over these last 3 years plus 3 games.
You can't begin to describe it, because I still remember her freshman year. Leah had just really started to taste what her upper limits were in junior high and in 8th grade, and she kind of got bit by that bug of, I think I could be pretty good at this. And her freshman year we took some lumps, but I can't tell you the number of mornings at about 6:15 I would be pulling up in their driveway, because Logan was coming in and shooting too. She was wanting to come in before school and get shots up, and we'd have 3 or 4 kids in here every morning. That's not easy for a high school kid, and especially as a freshman. And not only is she now one of our biggest vocal leaders, but just a leader by example. She goes hard in everything that we do, as they all do. But there's always that person that's setting the pace, and Leah has done that since day one. She's tried to set that example, and now obviously as you get older, you get more of a voice. But I mean, it's been really impressive to watch her grow and mature into that role of being the leader, being the leading scorer, being who we count on so many nights, in spite of all the other talent that we have. That really says something for how good she is when you look at the rest of the talent on the roster. So that's just a testament to her.
Yeah, I mean, she's not going to be the only one that plays at the D1 level that's on your team.
No, Miley's going to have an opportunity to. I think Allie will eventually, once she hits the AAU scene this next summer. Claire is getting looks at that level, so it's.
And I'm still president of her fan club.
That's exactly right. And the crazy thing is, you just mentioned it, the amount of basketball experience that we have. I mean, if you walked into this gym and had no idea who Claire Larison was, would you ever guess that she's only a sophomore?
No.
With the way that she plays and things?
No.
Just plays such a mature game. It's really impressive.
Yep. Guys, anything? Coach, what do you want to say to all those folks out there as you get ready to head into next week with Shelbyville and then a new sectional opponent, Jennings County?
Well, our first 3 games of the year have been home games, which has been awesome, but now we're not going to be home until, that Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
But, I mean, our first game against Jacksonville, we had a nice crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday night against North Decatur, if you didn't see the action on the floor and you just walked past the gym, you'd say, the boys playing tonight? And then tonight, I think you'd look at the crowd and go, are the boys playing Batesville tonight? The crowds just continue to grow, and it's like, you and I have said it in how many countless interviews. This is a group that if you come and watch them once, they're going to make you want to come back and see them again, because they're so easy to root for. So just a huge shout out to Pirate Nation for showing up and being out here, in full voice. We've had great crowds, want to continue to see it grow. Can't get away without talk. I mean, Tom, number 5 team in the nation.
I know.
Come on.
And Tennessee's going to lose to Georgia tomorrow, so it's going to be number 4. Actually, they should be ahead of Penn State, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, no kidding.
But, he's going to have next week in Columbus, in the shoe, going to have a top 5 matchup. At the beginning of the year, if anybody had said IU was going to be in the top 5 in the nation, I think most people would have said, you're lying.
If somebody would have given me that bet, I'd be homeless right now.
Yeah.
Because I would have taken that in a heartbeat.
Especially at 10-0.
Absolutely. And we'll get into that tomorrow on our show. But, huge shout out to Pirate Nation for showing up and supporting these girls. Still got a long way to go. So if tonight was your first night, don't make it the only one.
Gas up the cars and get ready to hit the road.
Yeah, because actually both of them, but our first road game on Tuesday night's just down the road in Shelbyville. Yep. So easy drive to get to. So, we'd love to see you there and see a lot, because I get a headache walking in there because Shelbyville's colors are Purdue colors.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that. So I need to see as much pirate blue in those stands as we can.
Yeah. All right, Coach. Well, thanks again. Congratulations on a great game tonight. 3 down. The journey continues.
That's exactly right. Thanks, guys.
Right. Thanks, Coach. All right, Coach Jason Simpson with his remarks after the game. 74-34 win for Greensburg over Franklin. We got Randy Shepmer, Trey Shepmer, Mike Nobby, Ryan Higginbotham, Tom Fleming here. I think we got stats to finish up for the Pirates.
Yes, we do. We finished up with Franklin for the interviews. Here it is for Greensburg. They put 3 girls in double figures this evening, led by Mary Harmon with 21 points. Wow. She was followed behind by Leah West with 18, and Claire Larison had 15. Rounding out the scoring for the Pirates, Miley Wilkerson with 9 points. And we had Allie Powers with 4 points, and with 2 points apiece, Emma McQueen and Emma Kuntz for their total of 74 on the evening. Shooting for the Pirates, they were 24 of 39 from 2-point range, 5 of 16 from behind the arc, 11 of 15 from the free throw line, and they finished the game with only 7 turnovers. Final score again, Greensburg 74, Franklin Community 34.
Randy, your thoughts?
Great game for Greensburg, start to finish. Slow start for a couple minutes, but you can expect that. But after that, they dominated the game. Not only on offense, but defensively, they played really, really well.
Yeah, that defense wore Franklin out.
Oh, yeah. And I was talking to Jason off for you guys, and who do you stop for Greensburg?
Yeah.
I mean, pick your poison.
Yeah.
Most teams have 1 or 2 scores. Greensburg can have 5 any night, so they're going to be a tough challenge every game they play. How do you scout against these guys? Is like, what do you do? You stop one girl, but you got the other 4, so should be a good run for Greensburg.
It's crazy for this team to look at how many varsity games they have played. You got Miley and Leah that from freshman year, they've played every game that they are available. Miley had the injuries her sophomore year, and then a little bit last year, but. Yeah, even when we saw Emma Kuntz come out, she had a steal there late in the game. Kaylin Adams played well. It's like, Coach Simpson has worked for, all these years to work toward a 32-minute game, and I asked him how close this was, and he said this is probably as close as they've gotten to a 32-minute game.
Exactly. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, like I said, great win, but got to move on next week in Shelbyville and Jennings County.
Yeah.
So both road games. So first road game for Greensburg.
Yep.
Coming up Tuesday night. And I do love going to that gym, though, by the way.
I haven't been there.
Oh, you haven't? It's a nice gym.
Not where we're set up, but it's a nice
not
gym.
where we're set up. We're at the upper deck, which is not going to be
gosh.
fun. But I played there used to play there in a league or like a Scuffy tournament. I could shoot lights out there. It was the best place to play ever.
Yeah.
But, I just don't like where they're going to put us up in the upper level. But not as bad as Plainfield.
Right.
Plainfield, you're up in there.
So we may have to trade off carrying this thing up wherever we have to go.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's more than a one-man job.
Yeah.
Mike?
Hey, like we said, a nice win. We knew the first 2 opponents were 1A schools. Nothing against them guys, but then when you start getting your 3 and 4A, and we didn't really expect this from Franklin. We knew they graduated 10 players, and we thought they'd be a quality team coming in. Hey, we came out and played our game, and here's the results.
Yep. Ryan?
Yeah, like you guys are saying, great quality win. Offense and defense, they definitely stepped up more than Tuesday. I can say that confidently. Mary she keeps showing the maturity that she has learned over the last couple of years, and I think overall, if it wasn't a 32-minute game, that was probably a 31-minute game.
Yeah, it was really close.
That was a complete game by the Pirates. One thing, we talked about on the coaches show a couple of weeks ago, when you hear these names, it's not Lady Pirates. No, these are the Greensburg Pirates.
Yep.
There's no, sure, it's women playing on the court, but that does not mean a dang thing. They go to school here. They're going to graduate from here. They're going to be alumni from here. And the best thing of all, they're going to be able to play on this court. It was my freshman year when they went to state and they got runner-up. And, couple years out of high school now, and I think this is the most confident team I've ever seen to be able to go all the way this year. Might have some bumps along the way, but what team doesn't? No team is perfect. They all have their issues, but this team right here, this is a confident team who I think can definitely make that trip. But tonight, better performance than Tuesday night, and looking forward to next week. This was the first, kind of the big game that they had against the team who they haven't been able to beat recently, and I think we can say boots to butts tonight.
There you go.
Very much so. Boots to butts. Shelbyville next week, Jennings County, who, like you guys saying, now a 3A school going to be in the sectional, which I think that'll be a phenomenal game. But overall, just absolute domination and one of the best performances I've seen by the Greensburg Pirates.
Our post-game show tonight has been sponsored by Taft Furniture. I think they have some really good ideas. It's time to go home and get in the Lazy Boy. If you don't have one, Taft Furniture has this area's largest selection of Lazy Boys. Score with the Lazy Boy. Again, the final score tonight, Greensburg 74, Franklin Community High School 34. For our crew here, we're going to wrap things up for the evening. Thanks, everybody. Tune in on Tuesday night. If you can't make it to the game, check it out. Check the game out later. Watch a replay of it when you get home. Get out and support this team. They've certainly worked toward it, and they deserve it. So that's going to do it. We're going to get out of here, folks.